How's it going, everybody? It's Warren, and Avengers Endgame was such an amazing movie, and it was an amazing movie for so many different reasons. It wasn't just amazing because all of the actions and the story, it was amazing for many different reasons, including all of the callbacks, the references, and the Easter eggs that they threw in the movie. And they certainly did throw in a lot. I've heard some people say that they've counted over 500 Easter eggs, callbacks, and references in Avengers Endgame. And with so many of them, sometimes it's hard to tell if it was actually an Easter egg or a reference, or if it was just part of the movie. However, luckily for us, after the movie comes out, the directors and the writers go on tour and do a ton of interviews in which they confirm many different Easter eggs. And in a recent interview, Marvel has in fact confirmed a Secret Wars Easter egg in Avengers Endgame. It's really exciting, and I'll talk about what it could mean for the future of the MCU in this video, but first, a quick reminder about my giveaway. When I hit 450,000 subscribers, I will be picking 3 winners, and each will get to choose one item from the Marvel Legends series collection. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment down below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero or villain. So there are probably a lot of people that caught the Secret Wars Easter egg in Avengers Endgame right after Professor Hulk snaps. 2014 Thanos comes into the present time and launches an attack on the Avengers headquarters, completely destroying it. When Thanos attacks the compound, the building collapses and Professor Hulk holds it up to save War Machine and Rocket. Now, many fans wondered if this is in fact a node to the Secret Wars comics. It certainly does look like it, even though the Hulk in Avengers Endgame is Professor Hulk and there are only 2 people below the building that he is holding up. But still, fans wondered and argued for and against it, but thanks to a recent interview, we found out that this is in fact a Secret Wars node. In a recent interview, Joe Russo was asked if this scene was a reference to the Secret Wars comics, and he said 100%. Now, Joe Russo is a huge Secret Wars fan, so it makes sense that he would put this Easter egg in Avengers Endgame. But something that is very interesting is what Joe and Anthony Russo said before Avengers Endgame came out in an interview with Collider. Months before Avengers Endgame came out, the Russo brothers actually did a Q&A about Avengers Infinity War with Collider, where they actually brought up Secret Wars. The Russo brothers had stated that they're going to be taking a break from directing Marvel movies. After all, they directed Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Captain America: Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and of course Avengers Endgame. And Joe Russo said, "We've done 4 of these movies in 6 years, so we're ready for a little vacation." And asked if he would ever come back to working with Marvel, he said, "I love working with Marvel. Secret Wars can bring me back to the MCU." So the Russo brothers said that they would come back to direct another Marvel film if it was specifically Secret Wars. And you have to think that it would be a perfect movie for the Russo brothers to direct with Marvel, a movie where just a ton of characters are coming together on screen, which is basically what Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame was. And now Marvel has all of these Fox characters, and not to mention all of the new characters that they want to introduce into the MCU as well. The X-Men alone have so many characters, and then you throw in the Fantastic Four and the Avengers and the other heroes. And at one point in time, they're going to meet. It will be a long, slow build-up, just like Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, but they have to outdo those films. They have to outdo the first 10 years of the MCU. They have to outdo the Infinity Saga. And what better way to do that than to introduce Secret Wars and the Battle World? Secret Wars and Battle World have been mentioned a lot lately, especially since the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer literally said the word multiverse. For those of you who do not know what Secret Wars is, it is all about different universes colliding into one. During Secret Wars, the main universe and the alternate universes get destroyed, and the Earths of these universes combine into one, forming the Battle World. And the Battle World has different aspects of different universes on it. In Secret Wars, you have just so many characters. You have the Avengers, you have the Fantastic Four, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the X-Men, the Inhumans, just so many characters. And everybody is thinking that now that Disney now owns the rights to the Fox characters, the X-Men and the Fantastic Four along with others, this has to be what Disney is going to build up to one day. And this is probably one of the very rare films that could top Avengers Endgame. You could have movies like the Avengers versus the X-Men, but you wouldn't have the build-up like you would get for Secret Wars. And what's really interesting is that it has been said that Marvel moving forward is probably not going to connect the MCU like they used to. The different movies will of course exist in the same universe, but they will only kind of reference other movies. Now, if they're introducing the multiverse into the MCU and we're going to explore other universes, this makes sense. So they could have a buildup of different stories in different universes and then boom, collide them for Secret Wars. This would be the ultimate Marvel movie, and it sounds like if Marvel does decide to do this, they already have their their directors, Anthony and Joe Russo. Now, obviously, this is just wishful fan thinking. Nothing has been said about a build-up for Secret Wars at all. The only thing that we have is that Avengers Endgame Secret Wars Easter egg. But we know that Marvel loves the Russo brothers, and Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame were massive success. Not to mention Captain America Civil War and Winter Soldier are also fans' favorite films as well. So the Russo brothers have done Marvel absolute justice with their films, and we know that fans want Secret Wars to eventually happen. And the build-up for Secret Wars could possibly be the only thing that could outperform Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame in the MCU. So everything seems to be set up. One day we could possibly get a Secret Wars in the MCU, especially with the introduction of different universes. But let me know what you all think. Would you like to see a Secret Wars film where we have a ton of different characters, the X-Men, the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, all come together in one giant event? And if Marvel ever did do a Secret Wars, let me know who you would like to see in it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And again, another reminder about my giveaway. At the 450,000 subscriber mark, I'll be picking 3 winners, and each will get to choose one item from the Marvel Legends series collection. And in a couple short weeks, I'll be starting a Twitter and Instagram giveaway, so if you'd like another chance to win, you can follow me on social media. Again, let me know what you think about a Secret Wars in the MCU, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Avengers Endgame. Hey, congratulations to your desperation to save the universe. You killed half of its population. Yeah, you did it. Very nice. And all it took, you said it cost you everything while crying like a baby. Now you're at